Welcome to Story by Olivia. Today I am going to tell you the movie story called The Invisible Boy, Part 2. I have given the link to Part 1 in the description below, and in the card above, you can also watch it to understand the whole story. In the previous part, we saw that a boy named Michele, who was bullied by kids in school, also used to like a girl in his class, but he never told that girl that he liked her. He used to make secret videos of her so that he could remember her after seeing her. One day, Michele buys a superhero outfit from a shop to go to a fancy dress party, but the kids in his class start teasing him. And he locks himself in the bathroom and says, "Make me disappear." And that's what happens. He disappears, after which he takes revenge on his classmates. Michele feels that the power is in her clothes. But one day his father tells him that the power is inside you, not in your clothes, and also tells him that your mother also has this power, and your sister also has a superpower. So this was the story of the previous part, and now onwards. At the beginning of the movie, we are shown a girl named Natasha, and she is the same sister as Michele, whom his mother was searching for at the end of Part 1. This girl is locked in a room. Then a mysterious man enters the room. As he begins to move towards her, then he is set on fire. That is done by Natasha, because she also had special powers, like her family. Then Natasha runs away. Some people start chasing them. Natasha stops, reaching a place. All the people are nearly catching her. Then someone appears there. He rescues Natasha, killing all. Now Michele is seen where a flashback is viewed. Michelle's mother contacts him, but he does not talk properly, ignoring her. Then her mother disliked this attitude. At that time, she was driving the car, so her attention is diverted. Due to this, she faces a fatal accident, and she has died. 3 years later, Michele is grown up. He still felt guilty that his mother died because of him. Now we are shown that girl who was liked by Michele. Her name is Stella. Her life has also been rescued in Part 1 by Michele. Michelle's father erased the memories of everyone, so nothing is in anyone's memory. But Michelle's friend used to tell Stella that Michele had not saved her life, but he himself had saved it. So Stella begins to like Michelle's friend, thinking that he may be the one who saved her life. Seeing it, Michele used to be envied, and he never liked it, but he never revealed anything to them until today. One day, he is in school. A new girl is admitted to his class. This girl is not anyone else but Natasha. It means she is the biological sister of Michele. Natasha does not communicate with anyone, entering the class. She always keeps quiet. They all move to a party at night. When Michele observes that his friend is along with Stella, Stella still thinks till today as she has been rescued by him. He does not tolerate it, and he announces, going on the stage, "My friend, you had saved the life of everyone at that night. Kindly relate the story of that event. We all are keen to listen." That boy says, "Why did I relate this story now?" Then Michele satirizes, "Yeah, because you have nothing to relate. You are telling a lie till today." So that boy does not want that his secret may expose. He begins to leave while taking Stella. Meantime, Michele stops Stella, saying him, "Just stop. I show you my special powers. That boy did not save your life at that day, but it was me." Michelle's sister ignites the fire before he shows his special power. Then all start to glimpse in that direction. And Michele is not able to show his power. Natasha did this so her brother's special power remains secret before anyone. Afterwards, Michele loses his consciousness. He finds himself before Natasha as he restores his senses. Natasha says to him, "Yes, Michele, I myself have brought you here. Did you not know that we are prohibited to utilize our powers before others? I set the fire stealthily and no one observed it. You were going to show your special power." Then Michele says to her, What is your issue? Who are you? Natasha sets Michelle's shirt on fire as he begins to put on it. Michele is shocked, witnessing it. How does she possess these powers? Then, Michelle's mother comes there and reveals to him she is your same lost sister. She tells her kids, "Your powers had been transferred from us." She disappears saying it. Then a doctor says to him, "Coming there. Don't use your powers as such. You will be got feeble soon." He transfuses blood in him. Now Michelle's mother tells him that your father has been abducted by a wicked man, and we will have to rescue him with the mutual cooperation. As that exploiter of specials is now stepping in our country, we will have to abduct him as he arrives here. But it is not a child's play, because there will be a strict security with him, which will stop us of doing so. Michelle's mother says to him, "You will have to keep an eye on the security. What are the security plans? When will they come and leave?" She just needed the blood transfusion because she had weakened too much. Now, Michele copies all information in the flash drive, which has been asked to do by his mother. Being excited, his mother embraces him. Then Natasha begins to tell Michele where she was living before. "That lady was nice, but her son misconducted with me after the death of that lady. Afterwards, I came here, protecting myself. The matter of fact is that this mother brought us here. It happens that they all begin to live together. Their mothers feel satisfied. They eat, enjoy, and rest together. Now all the gaps of childhood are filled." Here, it is seen that Michelle's mother views the flashback. She was in Russia, and she had been taken somewhere after being abducted. Actually, it was the same location, where that exploiter of specials was experimenting something on those who have some special powers, giving them electric shocks to observe whether their powers develop or change. One day, all the captives fled there, including Michelle's mother. But that exploiter ran away from there and into the helicopter, saving his life. Natasha and Michelle's mother also moved towards it in search of her kids. And that doctor also accompanied her. He had been there before. The doctor is working on something here. The fact is that some changes in people occurred due to the nuclear reaction. After this, some special powers developed in the first generation of people. But the first generation, which faced the changes first, an issue created in them, as they began to weaken as they used more powers. But there was nothing as such with their offspring, who were the second generation. Then the doctor creates that thing using the DNA of Natasha and Michele, which can cure the powers of the first generation forever. After this, we all get excited. One day, Michele will be invisible. Going into a building, he observes that his mother is conversing with some of the people, as that exploiter of the specials is approaching here soon, where he will come for the inauguration. There is connectivity throughout the whole city through a gas pipeline. So it is the plan of Michelle's mother that she will set the gas pipeline on fire with the help of Natasha, so that the exploiter of the special may also be killed after it, and it is all heard by Michele. Now he reveals the whole truth to his sister by going there. But his mother says to Michele, reaching there, "I am not believing that you deceived us. What is your problem if we are planning to kill that exploiter of specials?" Then Michele says, "You will make Natasha a murderer even though she is yet younger." Michelle's mother says, "I apologize to you, my son. I will have to make you captive, because you have remained of no use to me." Those people capture Michele. He says to his mother, "What will be the benefit of it? You will also have to use your abilities along with Natasha. Afterwards, you will be weakened." His mother says, "No, not now. The doctor has succeeded in his experiment." Then she moves into the tub of liquid. Her body is as healed and cleaned as before as she comes out of it. Now she had also this ability that she will not be weakened, no matter how much power she uses. Michele loses his senses in the cell where he is bound. He hears the sound of someone within a short time. This voice is that of his father. His father says to him, "Michele, don't be afraid. I am your father. Actually, your mother has also imprisoned me here, because I had also detected her intentions. But don't worry, we will soon be released from here." Michele's father reveals a mysterious secret to him. "You don't know that your biological mother is so cruel. She killed your carer mother, who had not faced the accident in reality, but she had been thrown into the ditch." Michele explodes in rage upon hearing it. After this, the wall of that cell began to fall. Michele and his father come out of that cell. They go directly to the location where Michele's mother is present. Michele is invisible here while his mother and sister are involved in the manipulation of this plan, that they will soon set the gas pipeline on fire. That place will explode where this pipeline is passing. But Michele's father moves ahead before it, and he says to his wife, "Enough! Don't do this." But she ignores him, and one of her companions throws Michele's father away. Consequently, Michele goes into rage. He throws that man away. Then a man brings the school van downward, and Stella is also in it, the same girl who is liked by Michele. And that school van is going to fall down. And who knows that it may explode after this, and the students in it may meet their ends. But Michele could not let it happen. So he stops the school van and brings it down slowly, using his powers. So all are left shocked, witnessing it. On the other side, Natasha and her mother are going to ignite the gas pipeline, releasing gas into it. But Michele throws Natasha away, using his special powers, so that she may not set it on fire. In this way, Natasha is wounded. There is also another girl who rises Michele in the air with her powers, so Michele may not take any action. Natasha's mother goes beside her, and she whispers, "Do it fast, daughter. We need not be late." But Michele communicates with Natasha telepathically. He tells her, "Our mother is very cruel. She is the same person who killed my guardian mother. Do you know why she has come here? She has come here for herself, because she wished to use her powers without getting weak. So she used our DNA. Otherwise, she had no concern for us. She doesn't love us." So Natasha reads the mind of her mother. Then it is actually the same thing. Natasha becomes heartbroken, realizing it, and she does not act upon the orders of her mother. "Natasha," she says to her mother, turning back, "you just want to take revenge. You cannot love anyone, so you did the same with the father." Hearing it, her mother becomes very furious, so she vanishes herself. Being invisible between them, she picks up a burning wooden piece. Then she begins to climb the steps in order to ignite that gas pipeline. Then Michele's father stops her from reaching there. Meanwhile, they both fall down from there. But there is a piercing pipe at the bottom, because Michele's father has caught his wife. This piercing pipe stabs into both bodies at a time. Then they both died together. Then it is seen when Stella has witnessed everything, and then she begins to trust Michele that it is true that he rescued her life that day. Then she says to him, "I will never reveal it to anyone. Don't worry." It is also seen that Natasha is in pathos, because she had never thought that her mother and father might die before her. Then Michele embraces her, coming there. He says to her, "You need not be worried until your brother is with you." In the end, it is seen that they both move together while accepting each other. The movie ends with this scene. The first part of the video link is in the description, and you can also watch that video. I hope you like the video.